Picture this. It's the end of the day, you've been working nonstop, juggling tasks like a pro. But when you look at your to-do list, it's still packed. Sound familiar? You're not alone. In our hustle-driven world, we often mistake busyness for productivity. But here's the truth. Being busy doesn't mean you're making progress. You're just, busy. Here's a question for you. When was the last time you really felt in control of your time? If you can't remember, you're in the right place. Let's talk about mastering time management. Today, I'm going to show you how to shift from being busy to truly productive. And here's a secret. By the end, you'll have the tools to turn stress into confidence and make time work for you, not against you. Ready? Point number 1. Define your priorities. The 80-20 rule. Let's start with a powerful mindset shift. The 80-20 rule, also known as the Pareto principle. Here's how it works. 80% of your results come from 20% of your efforts. Sounds wild, right? But think about it. If you're clear on the most impactful tasks, the ones that will actually move you forward, then you can stop pouring energy into the rest. So, what's your 20%? Seriously, have you thought about it? Write it down. Prioritize those tasks. This is your foundation for true productivity. Instead of scrambling to get everything done, you're focusing on what matters most. Now that we know what's worth our time, let's get into how we can maximize every minute of it. Point number 2, time blocking. Give every hour a purpose. All right, let's talk about a game changer, time blocking. This is where you assign specific blocks of time for specific tasks. Each hour gets a purpose, whether it's studying, working, resting, or even hanging out with friends. And here's why it's effective. You're setting boundaries for yourself. This helps prevent that feeling of endless work, where everything just spills over. And hey, don't forget to block time for things you enjoy. Yes, Netflix counts. But the key here is intention. If you're intentional with your time, distractions lose their power. Time blocking gives you back control. Imagine knowing exactly what you'll work on each hour. No guesswork, no wasted time. Sounds powerful, right? But what about those days when things don't go as planned? Stick with me. That's coming up. Point number 3, the power of no. Protect your time. Let's be honest. Most of us say yes way too often. But every time you say yes to something you don't want to do, you're saying no to something that matters to you. And that's a fast way to lose control of your time. Here's a thought. Imagine every yes as $1. Are you giving them away like candy? Or investing them in things that matter? Learning to say no isn't selfish. It's essential. It lets you focus on your priorities without letting other people's demands derail your day. And if you're worried about letting people down, don't go anywhere. I'll show you a way to say no with confidence and respect. Point number 4, embrace single tasking. Get more done by doing less. All right, here's a concept that might feel a bit strange. Single tasking. That's right, just one thing at a time. Multitasking has become the norm, but research shows it actually slows you down and leads to more mistakes. Focusing on one task at a time helps you work faster, remember more, and actually finish what you start. So, next time you catch yourself answering emails during a Zoom call, ask yourself, am I actually getting more done? Spoiler, probably not. Switching to single tasking will feel strange at first, but stick with it. You'll start noticing how much faster you get things done, and you'll feel way more in control. Single tasking sounds simple, but there's one final piece of the puzzle. And this might just be the one that changes everything. Don't miss this last step. Point number 5, review and reflect. Your weekly check-in. And here's the secret sauce most people miss: regular reflection. Time management isn't just about planning, it's about adjusting. Each week, take just 10 minutes to look back. Ask yourself what worked and what didn't. Reflection helps you see where you're spending your time well and where you're not. And that insight, it's pure gold. Think of it as a personal performance review, but way less stressful. You're just checking in with yourself. By consistently reviewing, you'll start seeing patterns. You'll learn which tasks drain you and which ones energize you, helping you refine your approach week by week. And that's when time management stops being a chore and becomes a powerful tool for self-growth. You see, managing your time isn't about squeezing every last second out of your day. It's about making the most of the time you have so you can pursue your goals, reduce stress, and feel truly fulfilled. Imagine going to bed knowing you didn't just stay busy. You accomplished things that matter to you. So, ready to stop just being busy? Or do you want to keep spinning those wheels? Mastering time management takes practice, but every small step counts. Start with one tip, commit to it, and watch how your life changes. And hey, if you're ready to take control, join us here on CorePath by hitting that subscribe button. Because we're all about helping you live a life of purpose, balance, and confidence. You've got the time. Now make it work for you.